The smoke detector in an apartment of McCullough homes in Baltimore, Maryland, had been beeping since Obama got sworn in. Nobody in the house heard it anymore, the same way nobody noticed the roaches unless they flew. The whole building smelled like hot dog water and lost dreams. In the living room, Trina Money sat in her robe and bonnet, a cigarette in one hand and a baby in the other, flipping through channels on a flat screen mounted to a wall held up by Hope. She wasn't supposed to have that TV. Section 8 said the unit was for 4 people max, but Trina had 9 kids, 2 pit bulls, and a cousin named Martez, who stayed in the basement but told everybody he was between blessings. Stu Money, her oldest, was 6 days past turning 18, tall, lanky, with dreams too big for his sneakers and a stomach too empty to dream on. He sat on the torn-up futon, eating ice chips from a styrofoam cup like a girl. His mother gave him a look like she was allergic to his existence. "You damn near grown, Stu. You eating my food and breathing up my air like this a Marriott? Ma, it's ice. It came from the freezer. Freezer that run on electricity that I gotta threaten BGE to keep on. You got jokes but no job, smarts but no sense, and clout but no cash. You need a tent with no rent. You 'bout to get out my house, Stu." Now Trina hadn't worked in over a decade. She collected government checks like trading cards, food stamps, WIC, Section 8, Medicaid. She could stretch $200 across 3 weeks, 6 mouths, and 2 surprise pregnancies. Her hustle was survival, and she wore that grind like eyeliner. The house was chaos. Baby D, age 4, was screaming racial slurs at a cartoon because the character wouldn't share a snack. The twins, who may or may not have the same father, were using the microwave as a hiding spot. In the corner, Markeisha, Trina's oldest daughter at 19 and already 5 months pregnant, was posting half-naked selfies in front of a crib that hadn't been used since Obama's second term. Markeisha didn't know who the baby daddy was, but she claimed it was God's plan. "I'm naming her Neve. That's heaven spelled backwards." Trina shot her a look. "That child ain't even here yet and already cursed." They all lived like they were on a reality show called Trapped with Trapping. But that trap was slow, and that's how they was supposed to run up the prize money. Child Protective Services had come by the day before. Miss Claire, a white lady from Dundalk with a nervous smile and a baggy dress, stepped in and damn near tripped over despair. She was trying to be compassionate, but looked like she wanted to run. She asked questions, got lies, took notes, but no hope. "Do the children have access to nutritious meals?" "Girl, they got Lunchables, lollipops, and peanut butter. That's 3 food groups right there." She left with a pamphlet and a headache. Now, the EBT was dry. The rent check was processing, and the only thing in the fridge was baking soda and a dream. Hunger hit hard, the kind of hunger that turns people into criminals or preachers. Stu was leaning toward criminal. His cousin Trey pulled up in a beat-up Honda Accord with no tags and music loud enough to alert the police 2 blocks away. "Hey, yo, Stu, you trying to get paid? I got a play dummy. I swear to God, if it involved boosting mystery porch boxes again, I'm out." "Nah, it's clean this time. We just borrowing a car." "Borrowing? You asking too many questions. Get in, fool." Stu got in. He was too hungry to care. A stolen car turned into a high-speed chase that eventually turned into them getting caught by a cop who recognized Trey from last summer's fireworks incident. "You again," the officer said, hand on holster. "This car yours?" "Define yours," Trey replied. Stu just closed his eyes. Booking was hell. Stu ended up in central booking with a cell full of men who looked like they hadn't seen sunlight since MySpace was popping. The toilet was a myth. The food was a warning. And the stories? Wild. One guy said he was locked up for fondling a mannequin and biting the cop who tried to stop him. Another dude had a tattoo of 2 guys holding each other's slinkies and refused to explain it. Stu learned fast: don't sit, don't sleep, don't speak unless spoken to. After 24 hours of paperwork, cold wet sandwiches, and waiting for a lawyer who never showed, he got released on his own recognizance, pending a future court date. When he got home, Trina was on the porch smoking a black and mild and yelling at the neighbor about borrowed laundry detergent. "You smell like a felony," she said. "I'm a gangster," Stu said. Trina rolled her eyes with disappointment and said, "You still got that EBT card? Boy, that card got more decline notices than your report cards." Life didn't get easier. It just got more absurd. But Stu was used to it. Poverty wasn't funny until you ran out of tears. Then all you could do was laugh and hustle harder. He wasn't trying to escape the hood. He was just trying to eat before he went crazy in it. And somehow, that made perfect sense.